All right. Yeah, if you pushing the 12 tribe chart, let's look at this real quick. Oh snap! It says colt. Oh man, look at the 12 tribe chart so you can understand what I'm talking about too. This is part of the what the Messiah was talking about though, but I just want to show you. Just want to show you something today. Gotta show you. See the first little chart right here that's dealing with IUIC, cause they the ones that convey chart like this, look like something from a papyrus, look real ancient like. Then one right here, GMS Great Millstone be using a chart like this, and probably some others. Uh, Maybe the Light of Zion or somebody use charts like this. Um, See, it's already considered false right here. You know, it's dealing with genealogies. You gotta be careful of this stuff. You gotta be careful of these things. Let's use this because it got some color in it. See, they say Judah, the so-called Negroes, right? Benjamin, the West Indians. But understand that when you look at the transatlantic slave trade, you know anybody coming from Africa was called Negroes. You know what I'm saying? So Benjamin are those same Negroes from Africa. It says Haitians. Those are the same people. The same. These are Negroes. The West Indians are those Negroes. The Haitians are those Negroes. Okay, the Dominicans. The Israelites get sent to Dominican Republic. Yep. Do your research. Guatemala to Panama. I don't know about that. Puerto Rico. Yeah, there are some Negroes that got sent to from Africa. There are some so-called Africans that got sent to Puerto Rico, Cuba. Yeah, I think there was some too. Uh, North American Indians. Okay, man. Now, I don't know about that though. Cause I subscribe to the African Americans, because of my people, I say my family, you know, my mother and my father's side and my stepfather's side, yeah. So we subscribe to the African Americans, the so-called Negroes. You know what I'm saying? I still have grannies and great grandmothers and great grandfathers still, and great aunts and uncles still alive today to talk about these things, and they speak these things every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Well, I remember in the past, you know what I'm saying, of those talks. Now nobody ain't really say nothing about the Indians, the Seminole Indians in our family like that. So I really subscribe to the transatlantic slave trade. For real, for real. So thank Yahuwah that I be able to receive the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this Israelite thing. You know, uh, Argentina to Chile, I don't know about them really. Colombia to Uruguay, I don't know about them, and the Mexicans, yeah, I don't subscribe to them. So as far as like Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Ephraim, you understand that the so-called Negroes ties into a lot of these other tribes that these Israelite camps had set apart themselves. This is a chart that the Messiah did not say push. This is another doctrine attached to a name, and many people who attach doctrines to a name, you got to check the name. And if the name is valid, now the term Jesus ain't even valid, man. So people who push this chart, you go out there in the highways and the byways and you see them with this particular chart, they selling you beans. They really is selling you beans. You go to the website, you check, you listen to them. Listen to them. But don't do what they do, because it's already proven for a fact that it's false. And you know, it raised up controversies. Titus 3 and 9. Paul warned you about these things. Think some people calling these heresies. It's a controversy, period. You know? Let's see if I can find ISUPK. Oh yeah, the Sakari, they be pushing this right here. This chart right here. Beware of those brothers too. But they not really brothers, because they not really tuning into the Mashiach. And these people, ISUPK, these Zealots, these real deal Pharisees, you gotta beware of these folks. These folks sound like the people who really did kill the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Who really did wickedly. You know, this is the whole point. Do not rely on genealogies. That's why I said listen to the Messiah. Don't deal with trying to trace back to a particular tribe in Africa and all this stuff. Look, those by faith is gonna be moving forward. Those by faith is gonna be revealed these things. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to rely on genealogy. People who in the Messiah is starting to deal with genealogy now by these man-made doctrines that the Most High did not say push, that the apostles did not say push, and neither did their rabbi, Yahushua HaMashiach, did not push, period. They did not push these things. Stop relying on these things. You believe in by sight, but not by faith. Better pay attention and read those scriptures. Because it wasn't the tribe of Judah that was led into captivity. Stop pushing that doctrine. Stop pushing that doctrine. Because there was Judah, Benjamin, Levi, because it said the priests. You know, this is still old covenant still going on around this time, going into Babylon and leaving Babylon to go back to Jerusalem and Judea. Southern kingdom, right? Ephraim and a remnant of Ephraim and Manasseh went back to Jerusalem. That means these remnants was with them before the captivity of to Babylon, dealing with Nebuchadnezzar. You know what I'm saying? So Darius and them, they allowed these Israelites, so the kingdom Israelites, to go back to worship their Most High Father, rebuild the temple. What happened to the northern kingdom? Assyria, captivity. You know, they were done. You know, but the people who worship the Most High Father, hence the word Judah. So think about Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh. These people, they wanted to worship the power. That's why they joined the kingdom of Yahudah to worship their God. The other one is called the kingdom of the prince of the power. They are named after their forefather Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. How can you be set apart from Yahuwah? That's why the two kingdoms must come to one. You see what I'm saying? But they separated themselves, thinking what they got is going on is proper, and it's not. Okay. In the next video, I'm gonna try to get into this right here. If it has it, it should have Maccabees. I'm gonna look it up for y'all, and we're gonna dive into Maccabees. So hopefully it'll have first Maccabees. If not, I'm gonna search it. I'm gonna search diligently to convey to y'all. Hopefully it has it. Now I don't have it, but I'm gonna find it. When there's a will, there's a way. Oh, it says apocryphal. Hallelujah, shalom. It says apocryphal. Boom. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna show it in the next video. Shalom.